Welcome all. We are delighted to have you here this evening to enjoy Sitayana, a musical dance performance hosted by Share and Care Foundation Carolina chapter. So without further ado, please put your hands together for Ramya S. Kapadia and her troupe presenting Sitayana, an English dance drama with live music accompaniment rendered in English. This is a 2-hour performance without any intermission. Thank you very much.
Sons, try, catch your breath. What excites you so? Have you performed your morning prayers yet?
Yes, Mother, we have. We have just heard that the king of Kosala, Rama, is going to perform the Ashwamedha Yaga. Rishi Valmiki has commissioned us to sing his song of Rama at all the neighboring hermitages, even to the king himself if he so desires.
My wonderfully talented sons. I am so proud of you.
Rishi Valmiki's saga of compassion, an epic for all mankind, inspired by the female Croucher spanks, inspired by you, Mother? Tell us all, Mother. Tell us everything.
Mithila, my home, my girlhood sanctuary. I blossomed there with my sisters, Urmila, Mandavi, and Shrudakirti.
सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण
tapestry of colors. Rhythm and balance, a riot of melodies.
Oh, Sita, 'tis not strange that you should feel thus, for you are, after all, the earthborn.
We are all earthborn, aren't we? Why make all this fuss about me being picked up from the furrowed earth? Of course, I love Mother Sitayana as I do Mandavi's mother and every mother in Mithila. Still, I'm always drawn to our earth and feel a deep affinity for her colors, contours, smells, and splendid personality. Millions her progeny every minute, infinite her concern for their well-being and maturing. She hopes they will learn to make choices wise, to be strong yet humble. But alas, 'tis not so. Their vices make her crumble. For these very children, they gamble instead. They plunder, they grab, and paint the earth red. They squander her wealth, abuse every city. Never a grateful nod. Oh, how I tremble in pity.
You speak truly as one of the earth. Indeed, my dear Sita. What can we know, sisters, trapped as we are in the present? The nexus so feeble between the eternities, all the past, all the future.
There's the seminal myth of Mother Earth's pristine daughter, the prime source of love and life, being carried away by the netherworld's titan.
That meant drought and starvation and defeat for the hapless, hungry ones, till the Redeemer hushed the transgressor and flora flourished again.
In times of clairvoyant intensity, I have had the oppressive sensation of playing that daughter's role. Almost a shudder would pass through me then, and I would feel invaded by an elemental ocean of darkness and cast down spite myself. But no, a truce to these speculations. There's the grace of the Supreme, and this never fails, though we may feel it. Let the Mother shield us all.
Thus, my beloved sisters and I spent our time between educative diversions and assimilating the art of worshipful living from the great rishis and rishipatnis that frequented Mithila. What ails you, my child? I can see a shadow sprawled across the sunlit path ahead, like a fallen roadside tree.
Oh, Mother Maitreyi, how to describe these insane fantasies? The way my mind sees, totally believes. I see happiness, but then this gloom. A life first lovely, but then with doom. I see a prince, but then a snake who charms and steals. My will nearly breaks, entangled. My world of waking life's just entangled. In my disturbing visions at night, true and false, which is which? Tell me, true and false, which is which?
Ah, you're raising questions too profound for your young years. Between what we are and what we must be, alas, falls the shadow of ignorance. But just as there is awakening from sleep, you shake off ignorance, wake up from daily reflections of this nightmare existence. My dear child, I don't think you should brood over these sly visitations.
Sweet Mother, I can see the anxiety and love behind your words. I'm immature, I know, but you're one of the elect. Can you not read my dreams and tell me truly if I have reason to fear?
You don't know, my child, the person you are. A veiled divinity shapes infallibly this, your terrestrial life. where then is the need for fear? This is the central paradox, Sita. The world is one and many. These visitations that infest the dim corridors of the unconscious play their own messenger roles. A little while, my child, and you will be hailed a rare phantom of delight. A little while after, you may have to endure what seems eternal night. But Sita, stationed as you are, on the ground of all being, although yourself unaware at present, the Mother's grace will shield you. gods be with him. I certainly think he'll make the grade.
What a thing even to question. Of course he will. Perhaps he will lift it with a flick of his wrist.
Perhaps with his little finger even.
I feel as if I'm embarking on an unknown sea of infinite surmises, promises and crises. Oh, how will it be? That face, that beautiful face is forever imprinted on my heart. Oh, fluttering heart, you flutter excited. Oh, face sublime, you fill the entire canvas of my being. Oh, shining eyes, what is it I see now? I dream of you again as before. Is that you, clasping the great bow? Pavanaja Suti Patra Pavana Charita Ravi Soma Bhaganetra Ramaniya Gata Sita Kalyana Vaikunthame Rama
By selecting you, Sita, as my life's partner, my father has blessed me with happiness beyond any measurement.
I thought your breaking the mighty bow won me for you. Had you failed to lift it like all those others, what then?
Oh, the bow. For me it was a boyish sport. It was my father who clinched the choice. Now that you are mine, Sita, you'll occupy the central space in my heart.
But Rama, for me, you'll be my whole world and will fill my heart entire. The future is always ambiguous, yet my love will prevail. Vaikunthame, Vaikunthame, Vaikunthame.
What a grand wedding it was. I was married to Rama. My dear Urmila married Lakshmana, Mandavi to Bharata, and Shrutakirti to Shatrughna. It was as though the three worlds had come together to witness the union. Our huge retinue left Mithila for my new home, Ayodhya. We had not gone far when the palanquin that carried Urmila and I strayed from the caravan, and our hearts were ruffled, suddenly, as if by magic.
Look, Urmila, the skies are clear and all fear gone. Let us walk up to yonder hermitage and offer obeisance to the inmates. Mother Ahalya, the victor of Askesis, it is indeed you.
Welcome, my children. But you who are in bridal weeds, what has brought you to this ashrama and in such telltale distress?
I am Sita, Janaka's child, and this, my sister Urmila. Yesterday, King Dasharatha's son Rama ordained me his wife, and Lakshmana married my dear Urmila.
Sita, Sita, my Redeemer Rama's resplendent spouse, auspiciousness becomes you.
Somehow the nectar of grace led us to your threshold. For this morning, journeying to Ayodhya, we fell prey to disturbing winds and dust whirls. Our palanquin was sharply wrenched from the caravan.
Perhaps it is just as well. My dear children, I must lay open my heart to you, a warning for womankind. Our world is doubtless charged with beauty, that is truth and love. In practice, though, our ground of being is peppered with seductive, sinister traps, and woe to the unwary. Devas and asuras wage their interminable wars, and we are but pawns in their feuding egoisms. The whole brood of Devas was jealous of Gautama's eminence, and the blow had to fall on me.
Mother, Rama has told me all. You're the woman with the badge of sufferance, a woman human and divine.
Alas! Through cunning, fraud, and masks, the male achieves his tedious tasks. The god of gods, Devendra, came in a frenzy of desire. Disguised as my venerable Gautama, he used me and landed me in this mire. 'Twas the days of slumber that undid me. My sleeping soul couldn't see. My children, let not this outburst darken the path ahead. But 'tis better to have a shield whom no trespasser can cheat, like the vigilant Vipula who guarded Ruchi from Indra's repeated transgressions. The soul has a secret strength of which we are unaware. We must invoke its reserve so no foe shall dare to catch us, to confuse us with shine and allure. Hapless ones may fall prey, but grace will always endure. Sita, Urmila, may joy attend you all your life. May pain never strike. May you find joy supreme as Rama and Lakshmana's wives. I'll watch over you with a mother's concern and insulate you from harm.
Sita, Urmila, we found them.
We were happy in Ayodhya. We were loved and cherished by the king and the queen mothers, as well as by the people of Ayodhya. I hardly felt a stranger there. Rama and I received the benediction of sage Vasishtha and his spouse Arundhati, as well as all the other venerable preceptors in Kosala. Little did we know then how much we would have to depend on the knowledge we had gained.
Like Rama, brave, handsome, soft-spoken, free from envy or resentment.
Rama has no use for frivolous speech, nor is he passion's slave.
Such learning in league with wisdom and prowess even with pity.
Our Rama's excellences make him an exemplar of noble princely living.
Sadhu, sadhu.
Ha! Before you men preen like peacocks, listen to this too. This daily miracle of our beloved Ramachandra's many-sided ministry owes a great deal to Sita.
Well spoken. Sita is his Shakti, the central inspiration behind him.
Perhaps he sees in her his truer, deeper self.
As she shares his thoughts, anxieties, dreams, hopes, fears.
Long live Prince Rama! Long live Princess Sita! May you always be together!
I come bearing the most wonderful news. It is supposed to be a secret, but I can hardly contain myself. Oh, what a glorious day it is! What a glorious age for Ayodhya!
Oh, pray, do tell us, what is it that excites you so?
King Dasharatha is crowning Prince Rama Vice-Regent tomorrow. Oh, you should have seen the glow on Mother Kausalya's face when she lovingly showered her blessings on her children. Rama and Sita are undergoing all the ritual fasts with utmost reverence. And oh, the radiance in Sita's eyes when she is by Rama. Long live Prince Rama! Long live Princess Sita!
The golden age for Ayodhya, indeed.
But why so sudden? And will Prince Bharata be home from Kekeya in time for the coronation?
You're always one to worry. No one, save Lakshmana perhaps, loves Rama like Bharata. That filial love will more than suffice.
Still, the suddenness of it all.
A golden age for Ayodhya.
Oh hell! For ruin will seize Kaikeyi. What is Rama's but Kausalya's ascendancy and Kaikeyi's eclipse? My own defeat and death. This must not be. I must rush to Kaikeyi at once and rouse all sleeping devils. And I know just how. The evil Mandara used her venomous tongue to turn Queen Kaikeyi's mind against Rama. Kaikeyi cruelly demanded the fulfillment of the 2 boons promised to her by Dasharatha long, long ago. The first, that her son Bharata be named vice-regent instead of Rama, and next, that Rama be exiled for 14 years. Far better I had remained still than that I should bear you, only to lose you. Having faced 1,000 indignities from the king and Kaikeyi with her constant scowl, I centered all thoughts, hopes and dreams in you alone.
It will be terrible for you, Mother, Sita and Lakshmana. But my father's will is my dharma. I am a man of one word, an archer whose first dart attains its aim, and a husband who praises his only wife. I will leave at once, no question.
Wrong, wrong. What the king has done, driven by the evil-minded Kaikeyi. By right, the kingdom is Rama's, and I'll help him seize it by force.
My dear Lakshmana, you speak out of love for me. Only dharma, not violence, should determine our actions. My beloved, doe-eyed Sita, what can I say except urge that you should act the brave woman you are? Show proper respect to the aged king, due regard to my brothers, love to my mother, and bear cheerfully the strain of separation.
What feckless words are these? Am I to laugh or to weep? Is it right that you take me, your wife, for granted and talk of separation? Has in Kaikeyi, in demanding your exile, decreed mine as well? Neither father, nor mother, nor son, nor friend, only her lord, shall a true wife have. She shares his life in weather foul and fair. Must you leave today? So be it. Ahead of you I'll be there. I'll make easy your path. Your service, my only thought. With you by my side, even Dandakal be paradise. Mother Kausalya, tell him, if as the partaker of his dharma, I have the right to share his throne, why it follows then that I must with equal joy feel the thorns of exile too? For us, who are masters of our sense and passions, the exile offers no risks, and centered in our mutual love, we can live a blissful life. And let me say again, that life with you is heaven, without you, hell. If you will not take me with you today, I will drink poison and die.
Since you now seem resolved on forest life, allow me to go with you. Bow in hand, I can clear the path for you and render constant service. The sole religion I know is service to you and Sita.
So be it.
Go now if you must, but return safely, having carried out your vow. May the weapons and knowledge Vishwamitra and Vasishtha gave you defend you. May the gods and all other celestials give you unstinted support. May the seasons, months and days smile upon you. May the elements, the stars in the sky, the 7 great sages, all preserve you from harm. We were taken by chariot to the outskirts of the city. Men, women, and children, pushed by their grief, tried to restrain the gallop of the horses. Why, even the aged King Dasharatha and Mother Kausalya tried to follow us. Oh, how heart-rending it was! We camped on the outskirts of the city for a few days. To our utter amazement, a huge retinue led by dear Bharata came to meet us. We came to know then that King Dasharatha, unable to bear the separation from his oldest son, had breathed his last. Rama and Lakshmana tearfully performed the last rites, guided by Muni Vasishtha. Bharata begged for forgiveness on behalf of his mother and pleaded with my lord to let him undergo the cruel punishment meted out by Kaikeyi. My Rama lovingly and gently explained the law that governed his dharma. Bharata was persuaded to go back and rule Ayodhya, but he vowed to rule in Rama's name with Rama's padukas on the throne. At night, when our beloved brothers and all the Ayodhya Vasis were fast asleep, we quickly and quietly gathered our sparse belongings and crossed the mighty rivers Vedashruti, Gomati, Chandika, Ganga, Yamuna, till finally we found ourselves in the beautiful grove of Chitrakoota.
Don't we find in this life a native felicity that we quite missed in Ayodhya? And yet the prince has obligations appropriate to his class. Perhaps when our 14 years are spent, we will go back armed with the gains of this rare adventure and make successful rulers.
How true, Rama. Who can say which occasions which? Does the peace within invade the outer air? Or does the joy of the outside find resonance in the heart?
Agastya Muni!
And Mother Lopamudra. Blessed indeed are we to have had the fortune of meeting you.
Life is not easy, my dear, for the likes of us. We are the exceptional ones. You are the earthborn, and I a foundling.
But why?
Seeming is not being, my dear child. Glitter is not gold, and gold is not life. Married to sanctity or royalty, you hug illusions. My lord is my god, or my hero, or my child, but not my peer or comrade. The blind forget that beyond body and passion and mind, there's not male nor female in the infinitudes of the soul. Yet man and woman are pushed poles apart. Don't speak too loud, the girl is told. Don't walk too fast, don't make so bold. Engage if you will in childish games. Play nurse with pretty dolls, be ever gentle and tame. Marry at the proper time, bear him daughters and sons, but let them evolve differently, don't presume to question. Always the excesses of Asuric pride, anger and lust must spell woman's misery. Oh Sita, schooled in the great Janaka's domain of lucent knowledge, let not the burden of my dissidence render you apprehensive. Sita, my child, Rama's bride, you will be the mother of his children. May the light divine hem you round like a fortress and throw back and bury the 10-limbed monster of night.
Sita, see how the sage has blessed us. The bow of Vishnu matched by Brahma's dart and Indira's sword and quivers. Let us pay homage to the great sage once more take leave of them. We are doubtless blessed or burdened with sight that has a simultaneous embrace of the past, present, and all future. I think I see the unfolding drama of the mighty opposites, the gallant Rama and the demon Ravana, ruler of Lanka. Ravana holds sway over this Dandaka forest from the Janasthana base, and he has charged with its defense Khara, Bhushana and their army. I have a hunch that before the exile ends, Rama will meet Ravana in a definitive grapple of arms. Hence my gift of potent arrows.
Yes, but while the warriors raise all hell, what happens to Sita? This innocent earthborn, a sweet summary of the holiness of woman's beauty. What is her role in this drama? In a stance of robust affirmation, she has followed her husband, ready to face the dangers of the woods. This unending fight for supremacy between the gods and the asuras. Is it fair, my lord, that the earthborn Sita should become a helpless pawn?
You are aware of the imperatives of the cosmic masquerade, wise Lokaputra. Know that Sita, both in alliance with Rama and by herself, has come with a mission of change and transformation. Carrying Agni in her heart of truth, she can suffer and redeem.
So be it. "14 years had seemed a frightful span of time when we were condemned to exile. But old time had no taste for tarrying and whirled the world with himself. We left Chitrakuta and travelled further into Dandakaranyam. By then, the simple and disciplined life of anchorites had almost become second nature to us. We came across several hermitages during our travels and benefited greatly from the teachings of the wise inmates. Blessed are we to have gained your darshan, O Rama of the Raghurays. We beseech you to gather us within your protection sway. Khara, the Janasthana cannibal, has orders from Ravana, his brother, to expel the ascetics from the Dandaka forest. Khara and his Rakshasa minions harass us to no end. Our hearts are polluted and our rights desecrated. O Prince, we captured arms even for self-defense. O upholder of Dharma, safeguard us from these delegates of the dark.
It is for you to command my services. My duties are clear. I will rid you of the Rakshasa menace.
Heard of the Rakshasa breed, those denizens of the dark, driven to thwart the divine ordering of an earthly paradise. Sometimes I find it hard to believe that so much evil can exist.
The Rakshasas, their titans are but cosmic aberrations. Have I not told you of the misdeeds of the demoness Tataka?
Still, I shudder to think that the sex feminine, the mother sex, could ever indulge in cold cruelty or cry chaos or kill. Although when I think of Mother Kaikeyi and the crooked Mantara, Tataka doesn't really surprise me. But Rama, when I think of your arrow felling Tataka, I wonder, had I been present at that time, might that have been averted? Perhaps the demoness asked for it and there was no other way. My dear Lord, you're a stranger to falsehood and lust, but violence, the third sin, has tempted you. It's the worst. You've given your word to rid Dandaka of the Rakshasa menace. We are here on exile. Isn't this causeless violence? When the long years of exile are over and we're back in Ayodhya, that will be the time to clasp the bow again.
My dear Sita, you speak indeed like Janaka's daughter. No wonder the woman in you feels such repugnance to all forms of cruelty. You're dearer than life itself to me, dear Sita. But you no doubt recollect, the Rishi is in a body took refuge in me. My word has been given. Better batter my heart and lose Lakshmana. Why even lose you than break my plighted word? This is the law that rules me. Let's fare forward and tread the path of Dharma.
Younger sister of the great Ravana, Lanka's king. Humans, who may you be?
I am King Dashratha's son, Rama. This is my wife, Sita. And here's Lakshmana, my younger brother. We are forest dwellers by choice.
Look on me, Rama, with a loving eye. I am black, but beautiful. What have you to do with that pale creature? You are mine by right. Let's go away. Oh, so perhaps you are destined for me. So fair, so able-bodied. I can wait no longer. Ha! So you reject my beauty for this wretched woman. I will make mincemeat of her. Then you'll be free to marry me. You haven't seen the last of me. You have caused me to suffer. Now be prepared to face the wrath of my brothers. It was an ill omen, all right. For the incensed tigress meant mischief. She went straight to her brothers Khara and Dushana and bewailed her disfigurement. They in turn unleashed their fury on us. But like the golden sun, Rama single-handedly worsted Khara and Dushana and routed their army of 14,000. Defeated, but with an increasing thirst for revenge, the cunning Shurparka pleaded with the demon king of Lanka, her oldest brother Ravana, to avenge her dishonor. By now, my sons, the wheels of the cosmic masquerade foreseen by sage Agastya were in motion. We held ourselves in patience.
What? The wretched human routing my whole army? He needs to be taught a lesson. Oh, hapless sister of mine, rest assured, I will avenge the dishonor that has befallen you. Prepare my army at once.
A word of caution, my lord. This Rama, this human, is no mere mortal. To have single-handedly destroyed an army of 14,000 is no mean feat. I would advise a subtler strategy rather than a frontal attack.
What do you propose?
It has been said that Rama dotes on his chaste young wife Sita, a beauty without a peer. Were she carried away by deceit, he would shrivel up and die.
Is that so, Shurparka?
Sita, an ensemble of perfections. Her complexion, purest woman, her holiness and chastity are things to behold. Not like the routine fare you oft collected before, but a visitant from heaven, a rare phantom of allure. O King, this unearthly marvel of a woman who teases you out of thought may be savored only by possession. and grabbed to bring her to you. But Lakshmana grappled with me, released Sita, and disfigured me. Arise, O king, and seize the fair Sita. Shame Rama and Lakshmana. Revenge enough for the army you've lost, and my own mutilation. I thirst for their blood.
You shall have their blood, my sweet sister, and I shall have Sita. Send for Uncle Maricha at once.
Oh, look! What a marvelous creature! Sit down. 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 Sit down.
Oh, let me have it, my lord, for a pet, for a creature of delight.
A deer with gem inlaid golden fur. Ha! 'Tis but old Maricha in disguise.
No matter, Lakshmana. I'll get the deer for Sita, dead or alive. But stay here and protect Sita. Ha, Sita! Ha, Lakshmana!
Lakshmana, I hear Rama's voice. Go at once and search for him. God forbid some danger has befallen him.
Forgive me, my mother, but I have given my word to my brother. I cannot leave you defenseless. Fear not for his life. That was Maricha's voice trying to trick us. Please believe me.
Lakshmana, what is this? You seem to rejoice in Rama's despair. Your brotherly solicitude just to show? Or are you Bharata's spy?
Please, mother.
Do you wish ill towards me? Having had Rama as my Lord and God, where is another for me?
Please believe me. Rama is alive and well.
Lakshmana, if you do not go this minute, I will take poison, or hang myself, or leap into the ravenous fire. I'll seek ready release by plunging into the Godavari river.
My obeisance to the divine in you. Although you now talk like a wild woman, I will not answer but will forget. I will go to Rama since that is your wish. May the gods look after you, for the omens I see are frightening, and I am full of forebodings.
Avati Bhikshan Dehi. Who are you, O bride of the forest, thus attired in saffron and flowers choicest? Oh, who are you, with bewitching eyes that enchant me? Oh my, tell me something. Aren't you the goddess of love, sent to enslave me from the gods above? Your smile, your teeth, your lips, your tresses, this forest isn't the place. You deserve splendid palaces. I am Ravana, lord of Lanka, dreaded by all. Come with me and see what you could have had.
Rama, Prince of Kosala, is my Lord and my God, the cream of human excellences. My Lord, He is God.
Ha! But there is none like Ravana, there is none like Lanka. Girt by seas and nestling on mountains, so beautiful is Lanka. Be my queen, O beautiful one, and end this forest life. My women are nothing, 'tis you I love, I swear upon my life.
Oh, criminal presumption to lust for Rama's wife. What absolute folly! You're just playing with your life. A paragon such as Rama cannot be compared to you, a lion to a jackal. He's the mighty ocean blue, while you're just a mere trickle. He's a gem, you just stone. Nothing can lure me, not your Lanka, nor your throne.
Forget that puny human. Of what good is he? Just an exiled weakling. Even my thumb is mightier than he.
Not I syllable from Rama, for myself and he. Rama's endless benevolence. Oh, you desire me? Go seize the sun, go pluck the nettle, print your eyes or whatever. You may as just as well do these. You can't have me, not now, not ever.
It was of no avail. The monster seized me and flew. I beseeched the goddesses of the rivers, Godavari, Prashravana, the gods and spirits of the forests, and all its birds and beasts, to report my misery to Rama. The mighty vulture king, Jatayu, valiantly fought to save me. But alas, the cruel Ravana cut off his wings and sent the great bird crashing in a pool of blood. Oh my Rama, we are still not aware of what had overtaken me. Had nobody reported my tragic predicament? Oh Ravana, you vile wretch, where was your wonted courage? You seemed so afraid to stop, lest the two princes returned, gave fight, and fatally pierced you with their invincible darts. When Ravana was not looking, I quickly dropped some of my jewels, hoping that the Vanaras below would catch them and give news of me to my Rama. We flew faster and faster over the mountains, forests, the vast sea, till there loomed before us the gates of Lanka.
How pointed was the wise Ahalya's advice. Like Vipula for Ruchi, Lakshmana would have been my shield against Ravana's assault. Oh, the folly of succumbing to semen, the giddy pleasure of gold, the desire for a phony golden deer, going against Lakshmana's warning. Would not have any eyewitness. Jatayu, the forest beasts or plants, informed Rama by now of my misfortune. Might Rama have met the Vanaras and seen my jewels? Oh Rama! Oh Rama!
Still not reconciled? Let me show you my aggregated wealth and power I wield in the three worlds. That might help you change your mind. Oh woman of sweet smiles, fair teeth, large eyes, you've trapped my heart as honey to flies. What can you do with that bark-wearing Rama, that beggar, that wastrel? Why all this melodrama? Let's go away, you and me. Let's sport seaside groves where bees buzz on tree buds in many droves.
Call back your mind from me and steer it where it belongs. Remember, I'm the righteous Rama's wife, and it's not for me to stray in the least from the hallowed dharmic path of resolute chastity.
Ah, Rama, 'twas my right to seize you to quench my fire. Let my desire burn as it will. I'll not so much as touch you, Sita, unless you give consent. Abandon then the sullen stasis of woe.
Must I repeat everything I said in Panchavati? And now again, I'm Rama's wife, the Rama who killed Cary and his 40,000 men. You stole me like a despicable thief when I was all alone. You dare to despise me? Ha! This I can't condone. You're not invulnerable as you think. Death awaits you in the wings. This drama shall come to an end. Oh, great Lanka's king. Can the contemptible crow approach a snow-white swan? Take my advice. Renounce all desire of me and win my Raghava's grace. Else be prepared to be felled down by Rama's dart.
Desist, O king, from squandering your love on this unworthy Sita of the listless human species. With me, O Lord, whose love isn't withheld, there is bliss and fulfillment. Come, sport with me, be happy.
Woman, reconsider your no. But for this overmastering spell of love, I could decree instant death. I give you a 12-month respite to fall in line with my wish. If you still decline, my cooks will hack you and prepare my morning meal.
Fear not, O virtuous lady, for you have friends in Lanka. I am Trijata. My father Vibhishana is Ravana's younger brother. We belong to the Rakshasa race, yet by choice we are votaries of Dharma. My father has somehow persuaded Ravana that I might be asked to join the wardresses to be in touch with you.
In my time of turmoil, you are the light so soothing. But how may I find peace when my mind is given to brooding? Perhaps my merciful Rama, the most righteous one, feels that Ravana must be spared, that nothing need be done. For now I remember how he spared the demonic crow that disturbed our privacy. It pecked my cheek and brow. Oh, what if in sheer grief he has become a mendicant and decided to lead a life of non-attachment? What if my Rama, schooled in karmic discipline, has chosen to grin and suffer it all, for that is expected of him? Out of sight, out of mind, am I forgotten? Has he gone back to Ayodhya? Another wife gotten?
Long-suffering Sita, since the time Ravana brought you here, unrest has been brewing in Lanka. Questions are being asked. It is like this. Few dare to cross Ravana, for he is brave as well as intolerant and brooks no opposition. His sustained tapasya of long years renders him immune to death at the hands of devas or asuras, and he has contempt for man. But now that he has wickedly angered the invincible Rama, a mere human, the great Lanka's king is afraid. In my fevered but radiant moments of perception, I seem to see more than the mere naked eye. Fear not, O Sita, you will surely win.
Trijata, I am grateful to the Vibhishana clan. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Rama, 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 Rama. Can it even be possible, the separation from him? Have I not always, awake or asleep, seen him, heard him, inhaled him? Rama, 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 Rama. Would Rama himself play his mystic redeemer role? Divorced from Sita immaculate, his wife, his life, his soul. So tell me, where's the sundering? I see the light, 'tis a certain thing, that I am he and he is I, and this is the truth of life. That I am he and he is I, and this is the truth of life. Rama, 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 Rama,
Thus I passed, day after dreary day, wondering when my own heavy darkness would give place to another dawn. I tried to console myself. Wasn't I always in Rama's presence? Did I not breathe his ambience everywhere, and hence in Ashoka? And yet, at my touch he fled. forlorn, abandoned. I felt overpowered by a total blackout of consciousness. All that kept me going was the thought of Rama, 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 Rama.
Rama, 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 Sita, Rama, Rama, Ram. Rama, 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 Sita, Rama, Rama, Ram.
Ikshvaku's Dasharatha, virtuous and admired, monarch of Ayodhya, 4 sons he sired.
Ding, ding, boop, ding, boop, ding, ding, boop, ding, boop.
Rama was his eldest son, righteous and just. He was the best of archers, he had his people's trust.
Tati, 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 tati.
To redeem his father's word, Rama lived in the woods. With his wife and brother, he ate fruits and roots.
Ding, ding, boop, ding, boop, ding, ding, boop, ding, boop.
Killed Kara's army and many demons more, which angered evil Ravana, who used deceit galore.
Tati, 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 tati.
Ravana decoyed the princes, a golden deer he sent, carried off pure Sita. Evil was his intent.
Tati, 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 tati.
Rama searched for Sita. To the Vanaras he came, made a pact with Sugriva, whose throne he helped to regain.
Ding, ding, boop, ding, boop, ding, ding, boop, ding, boop.
On our search for Sita, we met Sampati, who spoke the brave Jatayu and guided us to thee.
Tati, 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 tati.
Rama spake the word, and over the seas I flew. Searched Lanka all day, but in Ashoka I knew.
Tati, 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 tati.
Beheld a divine being, whose purity is fire. Her feet I salute and bring news from my sire.
Rama, 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 Sita, Rama, Rama, Ram. Rama, 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 Sita, Rama, Rama, Ram. Am I dreaming? A monkey? Could I have imagined such a sweet recital? Oh God, please make my prayers come true.
Oh Devi, who are you? You may not be a goddess, but your body signs reveal your princely birth and marriage to royalty. Your beauty is beyond measure. Ascesis molds your body and boundless your sorrow. By these tokens, I believe you must be Raghava's wife.
I must be dreaming. You are no doubt the chameleonic Ravana, skilled in changing form.
He is majestic like the sun and brighter than the moon. Like Manmatha in beauty, he will be here soon. Shri Ramachandra ki jai. Oh Devi, I am Hanuman, the minister of the Vanara king Sugriva. Shed all fear, have the fullest faith in me. Shri Ramachandra ki jai.
Rama's name is a balm to my wounded heart. I am indeed King Janaka's daughter and Prince Rama's wife. Only 2 months of Ravana's grace time remain. I have no choice but to end my life.
Fear not, mother, for the leonine Rama and Lakshmana will soon be here and liberate you. Devi, please accept this ring inscribed with Raghava's name. The Mahatma has sent this to instill in you total trust in me.
Best of Vanaras, ask my Lord to act urgently and redeem me from this hell.
Have no doubt my report will send Rama promptly to Lanka. Otherwise, with you seated on my back, I can fly you to Rama the same way I came here.
Great Vanara, as Rama's wife, can I touch another by myself? As for Ravana, 'twas not my doing. I was seized, I was helpless. Oh, best of Vanaras, it is only right that Rama destroys Ravana and rescues me.
Sadhu, sadhu. Forgive me, mother. My only aim was to take you at once to Rama.
This is a much prized token that my Lord will identify at once. I've guarded it with infinite care, finding peace whenever in distress, for I always saw Rama there. Oh Hanuman, give good tidings of me to Rama and Lakshmana. Urge them to soon deliver me from this dolorous sea. May your pathway be fair.
Jai Shri Ram! I am the wind god's son. I serve Rama, the prince of Ayodhya, and his foes are mine. I shall raze down the city and return to Rama.
Sita, you will not believe what has just happened. All by himself, the giant monkey has engineered havoc on all of Lanka. Ravana sent Indrajit to capture the monkey to punish him. The monkey submitted to being captured almost on purpose and challenged Ravana in his own court. It was my father who stopped Ravana from killing the monkey on the spot. So they set his tail on fire instead.
On fire! If I've loved Rama, if I'm chaste and pure, fire, be cool to Hanuman. If Rama is destined to rescue me from this dungeon of captivity, fire, be cool to Hanuman.
Sita, wonders will never cease. When the monkey's tail was set on fire, he broke free of the cords that bound him. Like lightning, he left over houses, palaces, streets, monuments, and set fire to them all. All but one, my father's palace.
The immaculate Rama will come and destroy Ravana and redeem the chaste Sita. Jai Shri Rama!
There was a sudden breakthrough in my mind. It was as though I had crossed a crucial consciousness barrier, and the way ahead was clear. Though I had been steadfast in my thoughts of Rama, this meeting with Hanuman filled me with renewed strength and hope. Hanuman lit the flame of hope and action in Rama as well with his report, and the entire army of Vanaras and bears who had pledged to wage this battle for Dharma worked their way miraculously through the forests, hills and water bodies. Masterminded by the celestial architect Nada, a wondrous causeway 100 yojanas long was constructed to Lanka in just 5 days. Meanwhile in Lanka, my dear friend Trijata's father Vibhishana was branded as a traitor by Ravana. Vibhishana therefore found shelter in my Raghava's camp. Devi, the war has begun. Word has it that Ravana's pride is brutally wounded and the great king of Lanka is afraid of defeat. He will resort to anything now, Sita. Beware of his tricks and treacheries, for I smell yet another sorcery like that fateful decoy deer.
Here's your Rama, killed in battle.
Sita, it is merely one of Ravana's tricks that I had warned you about. I assure you, Rama is safe.
Ravana seemed an ascetic and proved a thief. Now the king's a mere cheat.
Oh Sita, listen to me. The king is afraid. Blood gushes everywhere. His army is all but dead. There's no respite for Rama, and his troops are laying waste. His own bitter medicine, the king has got a taste. When Kumbhakarna was roused from his deep slumber, he unleashed his fury, dispelled the Vanara lines. But he too finally succumbed to Rama's fiery thunder. It was Indra's arrow, a gift from Agastya divine.
Oh Trijata, all war means that the participants kill or get killed. Rakshasa, Vanara or the human race, male or female, elders or youngsters, they are all inheritors of life. This passion, this hatred and the million deaths, my heart rebels against this reckless waste.
'Twas a necessary end, for though he wasn't a sinner, he lacked moral values. He was unlike my father, but stung to fury by his brother's death, out Ravana rode. He led the charge himself, blazing like the sun's glow. found Rama to be more than equal, yet valiantly he fought, but lost his bow, his diadem, his horses and his chariot, and finally his pride when Rama said, "Go home, you must be tired."
This gift of life from the charitable Rama must no doubt irk Ravana. How swiftly Ravana hopped from love to taking my life. But where's the surprise? Why profane the name and nature of love when with monsters like Ravana, it is merely a race to possess or kill? This craving is not love, it is a death wish. I have known the native splendor of love in my holy wedded life. I suffer from physical severance from my Rama, but the life force that's his love enfolds and sustains me still. When will people learn, Trijata, to use words in their right sense? When will they learn to value love and peace and life? I now see that Rama was wise to fulfill Kaikeyi's wish. When you thus surrender, however heavy going it may seem for some time, providence will prevail.
Sadhu, sadhu. Alas, my lord, all color has left you. I see defeat and shame, struggling in vain to keep back dreaded despair. Oh, my hero of 1,000 campaigns, cast aside this dejection. Think again, my lord, and act boldly and rightly.
It is a dark day, my queen. For this Rama cracked my crown and worsted me in battle, in full view of the contending armies. Woe is me, Mandodari. But for his generous gesture, I would have been lying on the field, no more than food for vultures.
I must speak as becomes the great Lanka's queen. Need I remind you, my lord? Ever since you seized and brought Sita here, a spate of bad omens has spread like wildfire. Sita has firmly spurned your repeated pleas of love with fiery purity and glow of grace, her only alcove. And then the mighty Hanuman, a mere monkey in form, broke through our defenses and took Lanka by storm. Didn't you feel then, my lord, that this was not ordinary, but the Almighty that had come to avenge your wrongdoing so many? It was not the giant monkey that set Lanka on fire, but the fire of Sita's purity, the fire that destroys desire. Oh, my lord, must all the seedlings of Lanka's future find their way to a cheerless death? I can but see a daughter in Sita and a veiled descended god in Rama. It's not too late, O king, to make peace with Rama.
Easy for you to say, return Sita and make friends with Rama. 'Tis the cumulative sin of my past that now comes in Sita's form to wear me down. Sita is my fate, Sita is my frenzy, Sita my blessing, my doom. I cannot break the ruthless warrior code. It is too late in the day for surrender. I cannot jeopardize the name and fame of the Rakshasa clan for my need of slothful ease.
The glow of the Holocaust on the horizon was redder than the rising sun. More oblations in the fire. Ravana grimly rode out to his final battle. It was do or die for him. The clash of Ravana with Rama, mighty opposites, was like Yama against Rudra himself. Ravana's killer spear, charged with thunder, was turned back by Raghava's infallible javelin. Rama's sharp dart slashed Ravana's head, but wonder of wonders, another head sprung up, another was whipped off, and another sprung in its place. Rama uttered his final words to Ravana: "You are neither hero nor fighter, only coward, thief of another man's wife. Now's your time of chastisement." With a shining singleness of purpose, Rama meditated on the sun, the god of all gods, the ruler of all the worlds, and released the Brahma shaft, a gift of sage Agastya. Rama released the shaft. It was beyond recall. It sped with the velocity of the wild wind and...
The sound of silence. Peace. Peace. Peace.
Peace of the graves in Lanka. Peace at what cost? My own agony sprawled over a year seem a thing of no account, weighed against the sum of feminine tears flooding Lanka's mourning homes. Is it fair that the sins of fathers be visited on their children, and of kings on the blameless citizens? Oh, what must my dear friend Trijata have gone through these last few hours? The once happy homes that have now become cauldrons of suffering, they are the plight of Vibhishana. Vibhishana had made the difficult choice and dared to go his own way, abandoning king, country and kindred, just like my Rama. I had trailed behind my Rama of my own will, but the rarer action had been Lakshmana's and my darling Urmila's. But never mind my crisscross thoughts. Where is my Rama? He must be battle-scarred, but won't he cast all considerations aside and rush to meet me? Oh, if only this stony silence would end! Where is everyone? Trijata, what is it? My mind misgives, my right eye throbs, my right arm twitches, birds fly above and the sun is lackluster. Oh, why doesn't Rama come to claim me, clasp me, carry me away? Are these miserable months of waiting not enough?
Devi, Rama sends word that all is well. Ravana is dead. Lanka is now ruled by Vibhishana. This is no more your stifling prison, but home. All this has become possible because of Lakshmana, Sugriva and his Vanaras, and Vibhishana.
Oh, bringer of good news, how can I thank you enough?
Let me kill the ogresses who terrorized you before, O Sita.
It is not wise to give way to anger. These wardresses but obey their master. No more, no more. Even evil isn't to be met by evil, only by good. As for these guilty ones, is there any who has never done a wrong?
Sadhu. Devi, what message have you for my master?
I have no wish but to see my husband again.
Long-suffering Sita, go with Trijata to the inner chamber so she can bathe, clothe and perfume you. When you are thus renewed and refreshed, you will go in a palanquin followed by us all to meet Raghava, who is eager to see you.
Let me see my dear Lord just as I am, O King. I'll bathe afterward.
Devi, it would be better to abide by your husband's instructions.
Father, what is the meaning of this rigmarole of bathing and perfuming? As if Sita, unkempt as she is, isn't grace and glory supreme?
So be it, King. I'll follow the good Trijata and do what Rama desires. Come, Trijata, I'm going.
I did not understand the delay in meeting my lord, but it didn't matter. All that mattered was that I was finally going to meet my Raghava. Trijata took me into the inner chamber and helped me dress with great care. O Sita, whom shall we blame but fate? Why does it seem to give us everything and then take back everything? Please the eyes, yet break the heart. I had Maya for father, Ravana for a husband, and Indrajit for a son. And here I am, a rubbish heap. only mourning becomes me. I knew not what was in store for Lanka and for us. I knew not how to avert this disaster consuming us. Insanities of lust and power, their queer compulsions. What are we, mere females, just expendable ones? Woman's life, a mother's, a wife's, or daughter's, any woman's by its own law, fosters and sustains life. But the male always assails with his pride, ambition, self-righteousness. The woman pays, hapless mankind pays, the entire commonwealth pays, but the woman pays most of all.
2 months ago we met, Mandodari, and you saved me then from death at Ravana's hands. How can I forget your pure heart of compassion? As you and I see it, this war needn't have happened. Yet who can locate the start of it all? We look back and view every twist and turn in the intricate web of causal relationships until we are lost in the labyrinth. Oh, wish me Godspeed as I bow to you.
Let them remain. What safeguards a woman? Not the veil, nor the tower, nor bodyguards, but alone her soul's strength. Where's the harm in a woman being seen by people in the public? The rule of propriety is determined by the play of circumstance. This war was fought on her account. Surely, she may be seen by the others. I am here too, after all.
Aryaputra,
I killed Ravana in battle, thereby avenging the injury and insult he caused me by carrying you away in my absence. My achievement has been made possible because of Hanuman's flight to Lanka and the help I've received from Sugriva, Vibhishana. Not for your sake, woman, this war was fought. It was fought to redeem my honor. But I can't take you back, for your sight hurts as light pains a diseased eye. When you had perforce to live in his place, Ravana couldn't have left you undefiled, since you are so beautiful and hence so desirable. All the glory of pristine womanhood, all the fire of true wife, all have taken leave of you. You've shown indeed not of noble birth. After all, Janaka found you only in a furrow of the Vidyan earth and reared you up as his own child. Deem yourself free to find a protector in Bharata, Lakshmana, Sugriva, Vibhishana or any other and do as you please.
oh hero of heroes, widespread is your fame, yet now you speak so cruelly like a commoner. What a shame! You treat me as common. I'm other than what you think. 'Tis wrong to condemn all women, for not all bear the stink of falsehood or lust or the other cardinal sins. I was seized by force, by a demonic villain. My heart has been centered in you and you alone. Now your unjust accusations prick me to the bone. Not as the archer will who buffeted Shiva's bow and won Sita as his wife will you now be known, but as a yokel who cast a pearl will you go down in history. I have no wish for life. Let me end this misery, our happy years together. don't mean anything, for your green-eyed jealousy blinds you to everything. Why, oh why did you not send word with Hanuman that you wouldn't take me back? From your life I was banned, I would have ended my life right then and there, instead of the shame where known and unknown stared. Yes, King Janaka found me and raised me as his daughter, but my birth was a gift from Mother Earth. To you it does not matter. Oh Aryaputra, denied by my husband, where can I go? With this charge of falsity mounted by green-eyed jealousy, how can I live or fend for myself? Lakshmana, make a funeral pyre at once. I have no desire to live. From the God of fire, O fire, protect me. May he testify that I am true and pure. O fire, protect me. If Rama has wrongly accused me, O fire, protect me. If I've never ever strayed from Rama, O fire, protect me.
What is this I see? The great Lord of life and death, the great Agni, with Sita by his side, admonishing my folly. He admonishes me. Sita! There are things expected of us princes, especially those of us that claim descent from Raghu. My heart knew you for a blemishless wife, but the mind wove fantasies and I succumbed to the green-eyed monster. Had I rushed and seen you in Ashoka, I would have met the raw truth. But I felt that like Kishkinda before, Lanka was out of bounds too. And besides, though you might call this hindsight, the firewalking has shown all that you are indeed ecstatically free from any taint of untruth.
All is past, and the gods have trimmed our ends. Let's not reopen the wounds. The future now beckons. Let's be ready.
We were greeted by a cheerful, ecstatic Ayodhya. Our beloved Bharata and Shatrughna were waiting with open arms, waiting to hand over the crown to Rama. Mother Kausalya and Sumitra were there too, pinching themselves to make sure they weren't dreaming. And my sisters, oh my beloved Urmila, Mandavi and Shrutakirti were there too. We really were home at last. Losing no time, the whole city celebrated the coronation of Rama as king of Ayodhya, and I walked beside him as his queen. Kausalya Supraja Rama Purva Sandhya Pravartate Uttishta Narishardula Gandhavyam Daivamanvikam Kausalya Supraja Rama Purva Sandhya Pravartate Uttishta Narishardula Gandhavyam Daivamanvikam Kausalya Supraja Rama Purva Sandhya Pravartate Uttishta Narishardula Gandhavyam Daivamanvikam Uttishta Govinda Uttishta Garudadvaja Uttishta Kamala Kanta Trailokyam Mangalam Guru
dear Sita, there's the game of grace. While we see things by snatches and feel confounded, the good is distilled out of the mire of evil.
You have suffered, Sita, as few women have, but you'll sustain womanhood, fair and frail and injured and insulted, for all the ages to come. Not Rama's prowess, nor his bowmanship either, but the fire of your purity and pain destroyed the Rakshasa king. I do not know what stark madness drove him to defame you as he did. We are women. Our badge is misery. Mother or wife, we suffer.
A fair dawn has ushered in this great day. Rama and Sita are back, and all four brothers breathe Ayodhya's air. Why then wear a heavy look?
Ah, Sumitra. Sumitra is like the Shruti in a concert. She refuses to be swayed by the essence and dissonance of emotion. Let me tell you what is in my mind. I firmly believe Rama has come with a mission, as avatar perhaps, a descended god, and all the toil and terror and travail was only to redeem you. And yet, Sita, when the great moment came, Rama chose to reject you. I feel baffled still and hurt.
I too have asked the question, and not once alone, but there's no answer. Rama is almost apologetic. He rejected me because he had faith I would emblazon my truth before that vast assembly. This is no answer. He knows it himself. But how will you define the quintessence of womanly chastity?
What governs male-female relationships is a shifting, elastic, evolutionary ethic, changing with the changing times. The purity of mind and heart and soul is the quintessential mark. For the body's self-protection from taints fails sometimes or isn't enough.
Oh, Mother, when rejected by Rama, I plunged into the shining waves of fire. I felt 'twas the end indeed. Yet the fire was cool to me. I felt the soothing touch of a mother, and lo, I saw my husband. My mountain of misery was annulled in a second.
Dear Sita, O blameless, stainless, earthborn, and brave Madonna of suffering, the greater role is yours as Rama's conscience and soul. Sita, my wounded child, a nightmare has at last come to an end. Because of my folly, my crime, all have suffered. You most of all. Sita, I won't shift the guilt to others, for mine was the crucial push. Yet, I wonder how or why it happened, why I played the villain's role. It's not fair, Sita, to play the coward and blame Crookback Manthara. For although she egged me on, mine was the definitive action. Forgive me, my child.
Ah, Mother, let's not brood over the past. When all seemed bleak in Ashoka during my sleepless nights, and I was perilously close to despair and death, grace somehow sustained me. There are clearly powers beyond our ken, and they have larger concerns. They make use of our inbuilt weaknesses and petty calculations. I've confused myself, alas, for this joy of reunion and return makes me giddy almost. I can forget the past, so must you, Mother.
Sharing the joys of our family and of our people. Sometimes, tired of the forenoon's pressure, of the conundrums of state policy, or of repetitive routine, Rama would share the afternoons with me. These occasions were unpredictable, rare even, but we forgot all past regrets and future care and cherished the present. Sometimes, in the Utsavaranga of the Ashoka garden, we would watch and applaud the dance and song of the nymph-like performers. One day,
It's a new Sita I see today. Oh, mother of my unborn son, thrice blessed Sita for the son you will soon be giving me. What boon would you like to have?
Raghava, my lord, my deepest desire is to revisit the forest hermitages. Oh Rama, if I could spend a single penitential day at least in the mandala of the great rishis, my best wish would be fulfilled.
Oh, Sita, so be it. You can leave tomorrow and have your wish. You know, Sita, you could have asked me for anything and I would have fulfilled it. Yet you spontaneously chose with lucid clarity a boon that seems to chime your kinship with all flora and fauna of the bountiful Mother Earth.
'Tis true, I feel a bond inexplicable with all things with life. The elect forest inhabitants, the inheritors of the light of knowledge, the ambassadors of the Absolute, these are living gods for me. And now, in the knowledge that I am carrying the next prince of Ayodhya, is it not proper that I should return to my home? Give me leave, my lord. I will begin my preparations at once.
Tell me, what news you bring me of our good subjects? Pray, do tell me what kind of talk goes around in the town and in the country about the royal house and the Ramarajya.
Oh, what talk could there be, sire? You are the best loved among the Raghus.
Surely, the reigning king is observed by all and must be a ready subject for discussion, even for dissection.
Since you give me no option, my king, I will tell thee. Our citizens are a mixed lot, and as the mood seizes them, they talk freely in places of public resort. But then it is bruited about, people being what they are and given to loose talk. That was not wise to install Sita as queen. The Rakshasa had carried her away and kept her in Ashoka for a year. And men wonder how you could accept her as queen again.
If such be the standard set by the king, the people ask, what hope for commonality? There can be no norms regulating married life.
That is but the gossip of the men folk. Women may have other thoughts.
That's certainly true. Sita sits high in the hearts of the women of Kosala, who see in her suffering their own. I know my Sita. She carries in her a child who bear my name. She has placed the truth once before by leaping into flames. Should I now abandon my blameless queen or opt for exile? Alas, I'm no private citizen. Crown exacts its price. Lakshmana, this vicious talk has wounded my self-esteem. As it gains further bite and currency, it can only cause my beloved Sita deep psychic hurt. It's worse than a death sentence to say it, but that's the tenor of fate. I've sworn to send her away and save her from this putrid atmosphere. The first thing tomorrow morning, Lakshmana, you should take Sita away and leave her near Valmiki's ashrama, nestling close to the Ganga. But she has herself expressed the wish to see the hermitages around and offer obeisance to the rishis. Let her have her desire. But this is a crucial decision in which I do not want to involve anyone. Let all the opprobrium be on my head. That is the edict of my fate.
'Twas my role in Lanka, when you first spurned the immaculate Sita to start the fire, out of which she emerged so scathless and resplendent. Again, my lord, you command me to cast this pearl away, a pearl who is purer, richer than all the tribe of humankind. So be it if that is my lot.
With the blessing of Janaka, I once received her. So delicate, like an unopened bud, she made herself dear. In foul and fair, climate alike, she has shared my life, fulfilling her father's command, and stood by me as wife. I'm throwing Sita to the wolves. I'm sure to be branded. as a heartless and cruel husband for leaving her thus stranded. I seem to have a strong hunch that Sita will find her head in Valmiki's ashrama. Yes, I'm almost certain. No! 'Tis sheer self-approval. I must face the ugly truth. Instead of granting Sita her wish, I'm dumping my wife in the woods. She has no chance to clear her name, no chance to meet her judge. I dread seeing her accusing eyes. No, I cannot budge. Oh, time, you must rectify this and see Sita to safety.
How sweet of Rama to have arranged so soon my promised visit to the hermitages. Lakshmana, I've carried with me some jewelry and choice robes too. I will offer them to the spouses of the rishis while paying obeisance. Oh, look, Lakshmana, look at the baleful omens that come not single, but in families. Lakshmana, why have we stopped? And what disturbs you so much?
I wish I had died rather than do what I must. For my part today in carrying out my brother's cruel order, I shall be reviled in the ages to come as a piece of wickedness.
Tell me, Lakshmana, what hard commission the king has laid upon you?
My tongue will not repeat the vile gossip, and I spurn it with contempt. But touched in the raw, the king has ordered you should be left at a place near the ashrama of sage Valmiki, who was Dasharatha's friend. You too seem to have expressed a desire to visit the settlement of hermitages beyond the Ganga. Right here is Valmiki's. Do not give way to despair, O Sita, nor judge Rama too harshly, for the noble soul is self-consumed to sinners. You will receive from the all-knowing Valmiki a paternal reception. Under his aegis, may you endure as Sita, the unsullied.
Surely the Creator decreed that I should be sold to sorrow. Forest life I could endure, for Rama was by my side, but denied his sweet company, a life I can't abide. If asked why I've been banished, what answer will I return? Will I still have my self-respect when the sages come to learn? I could leap into the Ganga and end my life right now, but I carry in me the future prince, so I must live somehow. Dear Lakshmana, I can see how you feel. You have no rancor towards me. You're weighed down by intolerable grief. Already you halved my pain. Leave me to my fate then, O Lakshmana, and return to Ayodhya. Convey my salutations to the king and also to the queen mothers. Remember me to my dear sisters. Tell them I'll endure somehow. And Lakshmana, give this parting message to my Lord of righteousness. Know me to be blameless, chaste and truthful. Know me to be loving. I desire only your good. I know it is your fear, away I'm being sent. If expulsion can save your name, so be it. I'm content. But my Lord, resent not the people of Ayodhya. Serve them well and wisely. They will then give up spewing more scandals and ravaging other lives. For a woman, her husband is her God, friend and counselor. I will therefore do what pleases my Lord. Give up all joy of life.
have left all hopes and fears behind. My mind seems to travel back farther and farther along fond memories' roadways. Yet I feel no emotion.
Godspeed Rama, Godspeed Sita, Godspeed Rama and Sita.
Oh, what is this unwanted display of drama?
I don't think I have ever uttered a lie in the whole course of my life. I have never sinned in deed, word or thought. I stake all on her behalf. Dear to you as she was, Raghava, and knowing her to be innocent, still you gave way to the world's abuse and chose to cast her away. But she is truly the soul of purity, and her husband is for her the God of her scriptures, and she is herself the testament of her truth. O all-knowing Muni, what you've said now does more than satisfy me. Once before, she blazed her truth for all to see, and I took her back.
I remember my girlhood days, my childhood years, the slow, unperceived flowering of my feminine psyche. Wait, what is Raghava saying?
I accept these twins before all the world as my sons, Kusha and Lava. I'll receive Sita too when she reaffirms her purity.
He asks for the Muni's forgiveness. He has accepted the twins. But as for myself, no. What is the king, my husband, waiting for? Did my marble purity, the fire that burnt Ravana's might of arms, need further attestation? Goodbye then, dear visible nature, the rich flora and fauna, the many-hued and polyfoliate splendor of earth existence. What an infinity of bewitching improvisations of shape, substance, color, voice, size, motion, lifestyle. Goodbye to the darlings all.
Sharanagati Nath Paritana Parayani Sarvasyanti Hare Devi Narayani Namostute Narayani Namostute Narayani Namostute
please join me in thanking the entire dance and music. Vaishnavi Changalawala as dear, Kavya Sai Raman as Lava, Gauri Menon as Kusha, Aishwarya Sriraman as Sita's sister, Surpanatha and Trijata, Garima Bhatt as Ahalya and Kaushalya, Swarnali Gerard as Ayodhyavasi, Akampana, Vibhishana and Rama's minister, Veda Gopal as his Sita's sister Dhanyamalini, Manasi Krishna Kumar as Sita's sister Ayodhyavasi, Megha Rao as Old Maid, Mandodari and Sumitra, Grishma Agastya as Manthara, Lopamudra and Valmiki, Atira Balu as Mother Maitreyi, Agastya and Ayodhyavasi, Tanvi Krishnamurthy as Ayodhyavasi, Rishi and Rama's minister, Nivedita Iyengar as Rishi Muni, Lankavasi, Aditi Akula as Ayodhyavasi and Lankavasi, and finally Vishnu Priya Mohandas as Sita. For the musicians, without whom we wouldn't have such a melodious presentation. To begin with, on the vocals, Smita Prasad. Male vocals, Siri Vardhanam. On the tabla, Sandeep Hattangadi. On the mridangam, Vishrut Sudhakar. On the flute, Partha Aji. Keyboard effects and ghatam, Anuj Kapadia. The violin, Abhishek Balakrishnan. Finally, the vocal and Natuangam, Ramya S. Kapadia. For the lighting and projections, Shashank Rajkumar. Backstage, Rekha Krishna Kumar and Raji Murthy. Additional thanks to Govardhani Babu and Meena Rajagopal for providing rehearsal space. Anvita Bhatnagar of the Belly Rules the Mind for snacks for the artists on tech and show days. And Ryan, Dan and Brandon from the Cary Arts Tech Support. Thank you so much. And all the parents of the dancers for their support. Share and Care Foundation Carolina chapter truly appreciates all the work that each and everyone has put in, especially all the volunteers that helped make this event a reality, including the initial dinner that we had. Again, we thank you all for coming. I would like to make sure that you go with this message of empowering a woman today, helping a woman find her voice.